Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Matt Goody, and we're actually back for the first time in a hot minute. It's been a while since I made a video. Um, and yeah, so today we're actually going to hold up, just gonna block this real quick. All right. Yeah, so I'm currently sick, guys, at the moment. Um, and yeah, so like I said during the intro, got a lot we could do. Like, you fear me. Why is it not letting me play MLB anymore? I do not know. Which is weird because I was playing it earlier. Oh, there we go. So I think today's video. Oh shit! Hold up. We low key might just play MLB. Do what's it called? Go from. Damn, I can't speak. Go from the minors to the majors, you know, see what happens. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I didn't even think of this video. I just started recording. So, yeah. Just make sure, if you enjoy this video, make sure to like it, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you never miss out on a goodie video. Alright, that just sounded really corny. But, yeah. Our goal, my goal specifically, I should say, is to get back to posting like normal. But I don't know when that will happen because got sports I gotta do. And yeah, we got a speaker down at the bottom, so that should help with sounds and everything. Since I know people like to actually listen to the game and not listen to me speak the entire time. So yeah, just to, just so everybody knows, this is not a kid-friendly video. So if you are a kid under age 14 or 13, I should say, please get off this video. I really appreciate it. And anyways, guys, let's get into the video. Woo! Alright, y'all, we're back. Currently making myself, we are like 6'1", 164 pounds. We gotta represent. Yeah. Accept changes. I need a low key. Trying to make this the most realistic possible. So we might just do this. Use current roster. Let's go. Mute the TV, so don't get copyrighted.
With the MLB draft already underway,
All right, here we go.
young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Just want the team that wants me the most, No, sir. All right, Coach, I'm kind of expecting a call here. Good luck, son. Thank you. All right, here we go.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources, to my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Next team is pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Damn. We're going to the Rockies, I guess.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him.
I tell you, I'm not
this
be a
made me
pitcher,
scratch my
man.
head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
All right. My fault if y'all hear any chewing in the background. I'm just eating Takis at the moment.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Do I have to? I want to be a catcher. All right, let's go. Game time.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community.
All right.
I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
I want my pitching. All right. we go. I don't usually like to pitch, so.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in the
If you made it this far into the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell.
Welcome to MLB
So you
The
never
Show
miss a
and this
video on the
presentation
Goody
of minor
channel.
league baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Flying Squirrel.
Sean Jelly gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan? And now here is Jason Krazan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Just gonna turn this down a little bit. Since we're at least at, I believe at 70.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Trickery. Wow. Green.
And he got him.
Woo.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Gonna be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the second. So nothing happening this time
So
around.
easy. Why am I up at bat?
Now at the plate here is Matthew Goodwin. Popped up. Luciano has a play. Makes the play.
Why am I so
and there are 2
fast,
gone
yo?
now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Hunter Bishop.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
All right, we'll go outside fastball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh,
Popped
bad
up,
idea.
and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Curve? Outside.
The 0-2 once more.
Ooh.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
I'm gonna throw that same pitch again because he wanted to go for it.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's
Come
back
on,
to
buddy.
even at 2-2.
Take it. Take the bait.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. First pitch of the AB now. Will Toffey stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back.
All right.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Green.
Fastball
Thank you.
called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Wow,
Can I
his
help
stuff looks electric
you?
coming out of the gates in this
Nope.
one, guys.
Just
That's 5 batters
looking.
faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up. But it
If only
looks
I
like
could
he
pitch
has
like this
what
in
it
real
takes
life.
to work deep
Jeez.
into this game.
Marco
Boom.
Luciano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boom.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Strike 2, and there's still a curveball like I was yesterday. Yeah, strike 3.
And this is swung
Thank
on
you.
and missed. His 5th strikeout
Doors.
already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in is Felipe Sanchez. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his
Yeah.
bread and butter is that 2.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Now into the box, Brian Torres. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Curveball
Oh, this is so
inside corner,
boring,
drops in
bruh.
for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel
Hold
for
on.
his.
I'm gonna try to fix you guys a little bit. How does that look?
Speed stuff.
Well, it looks better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
And just throw a curveball so I can strike him out. Strike 3.
Chopped weakly to the left.
All right. Curveball. Strike 3. Thank you.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. And now the first pitch. Sean Jelly comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now,
2.
pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look
3.
easy.
1 out, nobody on.
Strike 3.
And another foul ball. Struck him out.
Can I help you? No, just
Boy, it's been a rough
looking.
go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this
Rat.
point.
Jason
Blue.
Krazan is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's why this guy is great.
Curve.
Never misses
Strike
over the hard
2.
plate's got electric
And
stuff, but
sit down.
control to all 4 quadrants.
Breaking
I
ball that
said,
time that misses out of the
and
zone.
sit down.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself.
A swing and a miss.
Damn.
Retires the side, and that will do it.
Fries. Why?
So next to bat will be Matthew Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And another runs across. This is now a 4-0 ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The
I
throw
thought he threw
hangs
the
him
ball
out to
down
dry,
the
and
plate.
that'll end the inning. At the plate now, Daryl
Nah,
Gilbert.
I hate everybody.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's
No.
ball 1. He's 0 for
I hate
1 thus
everybody.
far.
Strike
Swung
1.
on and missed. 1-1.
Strike 2.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count.
Wait, damn, they got I got a no hitter
Moves to
going
2
right
and
now.
1 now.
Shit. I can't lose that no hitter, Mud.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3 and 1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on, and there's their first hit of the
Oh, I hate you.
So now to the plate, Joe McCarthy, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's
You know
1-0.
Since
These
your
are the
teammate did
moments
that,
in the game that can sway.
that's what I think about you.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far
Yeah,
in and
I did
winds
that
up hitting him.
on purpose too.
Stepping in once again is Hunter Bishop. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Green.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So next to hit is Will Toffey. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Popped up. Chunk into foul territory, and no one will get this one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
So he sets him down swinging. Will Toffey becomes out number 2 this inning. Bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to third, and he's safe. Stepping up is Felipe Sanchez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
I
Set
low-key.
now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the
I'm low-key
speedy
getting
catcher,
tired of this, bro.
Brian Torres. First offering on its way.
Yo.
Curveball right on the black, taken
They
for
were
a
blowing a
strike.
6 innings.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Strike 3.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Luis Toribio will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swing we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, here is Darrell Kimball. A hit in 2 tries so far. No strikes to count. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Throw on to first, gets. And the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Alaris Montero.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. It feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2, the final in this game. Hartford jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Goodwin earns his first win of the season. Sean Jelly struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Oh my God, I'm catching. Yes! I don't have to worry about pitching. I'm happy now. Thank God.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show.
Why are we
Number
rhyming?
3 of this new season between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Flying Squirrels. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
The same team we just gave
Person
BTA to, by the
Garbido,
way.
the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic. will be the
Dominica
starter.
Papi.
Plesac, what do you got?
All right, let's get
It's
first
hard to
hit.
have all
No,
4
first
of your
home run of the
pitches
season.
on,
Let's go.
But I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of
Oh,
them,
He
shit.
sends it out to left field.
Oh,
Well hit.
shit.
A leap, but this is out of reach and
Yeah,
off
I'm
the
going 3.
wall.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to
What?
get out of this.
Where'd the third guy come from?
Taking in next, Hunter Bishop. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitches a
Post.
cold strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him.
How was that off the line? That was like directly on them, but okay.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jason Krazan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully
I
placed
wouldn't.
bunt single.
No matter what I did, I wasn't gonna get that there. So
Into the box, Matthew Goodwin. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
I was there. Just
Into
fucking
the windup,
doing
here
that
comes the
run home.
0-1. Waved
Stop
in,
throwing curveballs.
behind 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it in.
Damn, I just
And
watched.
he takes strike 3 called on the fast.
All
Ready
right.
now is Ricardo Genoves. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner goes for second. Strike
Post.
called. Now the throw down. And
Bye-bye.
he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Next up, Matthew Goodwin struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
And the throw to first is
Dude, I
there.
still
The
haven't
inning
got
is
hit
over.
yet. Fine.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to hit is the catcher, Matthew Goodwin. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Line to left. McCarthy.
Of course he
has played
catches it.
perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
I should get one more at bat. Hopefully. Hopefully
Good
get one more
contact to
at
start
bat.
out.
Oh my God, got one more at bat. 6 to
All
3.
set for the start of the inning,
6.
and now it'll be the catcher, Matthew Goodwin. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Nothing in 1.
6.
Hit high
7.
and deep out to left center field.
Go
Going
ball.
back is the left fielder to the track.
Gone.
To lead off the inning. And a big moment for him there.
423.
His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you
Let's
always
go,
like to get those
baby.
first out of the way. No matter
6,
what.
7.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish.
See,
it.
coach, you should just let me play if you guys a catcher. Hmm. 20 pack of cards. Oh shit. Alright, bet.
A Double-A
Oh.
touches base with a new arrival to the team.
No.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Alright, show me 1. Oh. Oh. We might load.
Prospect
Oh.
receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career
I love
is
it.
being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
You know what? Let's simulate to this game right here. We're gonna simulate till July.
It's actually happening. The organization.
Wow,
has
we
decided
finally
to try
lost the
him as
game.
both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying to get him to Double-A level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. You know, there are more and more teams that are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. You know, they don't specialize usually until later on. And often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Okay, thanks so much.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, when you think back to
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We're 10-8 right now.
A minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. player affirms that he's still on board with the original plan.
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this two-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look at, but there's a reason this doesn't get tried very often, is that it's very hard to be a big league hitter, it's very hard to be a big league pitcher, and when you're trying to do both at the same time, it really increases that degree of difficulty. I always think of a guy like Dave Winfield, who was probably the best two-way player.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jenny Finch, who joins me now. Jenny, when you were coming up, what was it like for you? How did you deal with people who doubted your ability to stay as a two-way player?
Well, first, it's an honor.
An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a will. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actuality. Top players become great players by continuing to think of themselves as developing
I'm
players.
told 6 homers.
This is fascinating. He's in the early weeks of his career.
Jesus
Organizations decided
Christ.
to try him both in the field and on the mound. And it's
Yo,
no
just the FY, we sweep them the first
pitcher especially.
set of games we
One
had.
of the most underappreciated skills a young player can develop is plate discipline and the ability to work good counts to your
Fries.
advantage. A good at bat can go a long way. Mike Lowell, you know a little something about that. How do you build a good at bat as a hitter?
Well, I think
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh. It's almost time.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched.
Watch.
and by
As
other
soon as
organizations
Bob
as well.
be the AA All-Star game, I'm gonna get called up.
Cliff, what are some of the factors that can prevent a young player from succeeding or progressing as fast as he wants to?
Well, I think the one thing is you think too much about your success.
Hey, I got called up for the
Process
AA All-Star
involved in
game.
this whole, thing
Yeah.
you're trying to do every single day called baseball. It's a process. You can't worry about the results. If you worry about the results, you're gonna struggle.
I'll hop in.
I was in
Why
Double A with
not?
Bill White.
After this, I think that's gonna be the end of this episode. I'm gonna be for real with you guys.
From the corner of 20th and Blake, live at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming. Now to the plate, Matthew Goodwin. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Sable will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Next to hit, Cornelius Randolph.
The right fielder.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Batson on second. Goodwin at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Denver.
All right, let's go.
So now to the plate, Matthew Goodwin. He singled first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Next, here is Matthew Goodwin. First pitch on the way. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Striding in is Cornelius Randolph, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. A pause. And the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Gabriel Moreno will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game.
All right, guys. That's going to be the end of this video. At the end of this video, we were officially, give me a second, God damn. We were officially 26 and 34. Alright, guys. That's it of this video. Make sure to watch part 2 when it comes out. Remember, stay awesome. Stay safe. Goody gang for life. Peace.